Imagine you had to eat thousands of tiny, fast-moving insects every single day, but you weren't allowed to use your hands, a fork, or even a spoon. How would you do it? You'd need a face like the giant anteater. Eating soft insects, they never needed teeth. Their jawbones fused to create a built-in drinking straw. This face is a specialized biological vacuum cleaner, perfectly suited for cleaning up the jungle floor. Mother anteaters rarely travel alone. For up to 2 years, her pup gets a safe ride, clinging to her thick fur like a fuzzy backpack. Watch her walk and you'll notice an unusual movement. She steps entirely on her knuckles, curling her front paws into tight protective fists. This prevents her massive digging claws from scraping on the ground and getting dull. Every careful step protects what matters most for her survival, her digging weapons and her family. When the mother finds a termite mound, she finally puts those razor-sharp, carefully protective claws to work, easily smashing open the hard dirt walls. This diagram shows what happens next. She reveals a hidden tool, a massive, incredibly sticky tongue that reaches 2 feet long. That is longer than most human arms. Slurping and flicking rapidly, she can consume up to 30,000 bugs in a single day. But how do you actually process 30,000 whole insects when you have no teeth to chew them and none of the standard stomach acid needed to melt them down? Here is a look inside the anteater's stomach. The ants themselves contain a defensive chemical called formic acid. The anteater intentionally swallows sand and uses the ant's own acid, combined with the grit, to grind everything up like an internal blender. By completely bypassing the need for teeth and stealing the insect's chemical defenses to digest them, the anteater acts as the ultimate biological recycling machine. Either 30,000 bugs in its stomach, there is a catch. Those tiny insects provide a very small amount of energy to power an animal the size of a large dog. This animation illustrates how they solve the energy problem. They operate in a strict power-saving mode. By keeping their body temperature between 90 and 95 degrees Fahrenheit, the lowest of any mammal, and moving at a very slow pace, they make every single calorie count. Now, let's leave the forest floor and look up into the high branches, because some anteaters never touch the ground at all. This is the silky anteater. It is roughly the size of a squirrel, covered in soft golden fur, and lives entirely in the tree canopy. Then there is the tamandua. Its special gripping tail wraps tightly around branches, acting like an extra hand to keep it totally stable while hunting. Whether they are walking on their knuckles in the dirt or hanging upside down in the leaves, this unique body plan is perfectly adapted to clear out insects at every level of the jungle. Foraging in the jungle is never completely safe. At any moment, one of the region's top predators can arrive on the scene. How exactly does a slow-moving, low-energy animal with absolutely no teeth survive a close encounter with a massive, hungry cat? It stands its ground. The anteater will rear all the way up on its hind legs, using its stiff, bushy tail like a kickstand to balance and make itself look incredibly tall and intimidating. Striking this wide stance reveals its primary weapons. Those massive digging claws are lethally sharp, and they are more than strong enough to fend off and even scare away a fully grown jaguar. It survives using a highly specific set of tools. A tube-like vacuum snout, a stomach that recycles acid, a brilliant power-saving body, and fierce defensive claws. The giant anteater thrives precisely because it is so unusual. The next time you're looking for a fun challenge, try making your hands into fists, walking on your knuckles, and pretending you have a giant tube for a snout. It is a great way to appreciate how amazing the survivor really is.